So there's very much a difference between a calling and a whim, and let's break this down a little bit more. So first, callings are all-consuming and magnetic. They draw us towards them. We feel a strong and even intense desire to move towards them, to prioritize them, to organize ourselves around them. We feel called towards something or some way of being in the world. It's very clear by the name. Callings call us forward. Whims, on the other hand, are impulsive and feel like they've come out of nowhere. So there's a difference in intensity between a calling and a whim. Both are rooted in desire. We feel drawn towards something, but callings are ever present and all consuming. We feel so compelled towards them with much more intensity and desire. Whereas whims, there might be desire. We might feel compelled towards them, but it's lighter. It's come out of nowhere. There's not this deeper sense of urgency that draws us in. The second thing that we want to look at is that the core focus of a calling is always present. So regardless of our external expression, we are still called by the same thing and in the same way. For example, if you feel called towards healthy living, like you're just drawn and you're called towards that, and it's very important to you, how it expresses itself is going to look different. You might become a personal trainer. You might become a health coach. You might become a vegan. You might become a nutritionist. Regardless of the external expression, the core calling, that focus on health is always present. Whims, on the other hand, vary greatly. They're necessary, but they're also temporary. So something might pop up this week where you feel so drawn to start taking a pottery class. But next month, you start to feel really drawn towards being outside or exploring in nature. The impulses, the desires, the places that we feel drawn vary greatly depending on where we're at in our journey and how life is shaping us. That is the difference. The core focus of the calling, always the same, always present. We're deeply compelled towards it. With whims, it's fleeting and comes out of nowhere, and it can vary greatly in terms of what we're focused on. Lastly, callings are about contribution. It's about giving ourselves over to the world in a very specific way. So if you are looking at a calling, there is a deep element of contributing with the goal of serving and supporting other people outside of yourself. Whims, on the other hand, are much more self-centered, not in the sense that you're being selfish and there's something wrong with it, but it's focused on this moment, what feels good to me, what I feel compelled to do. You may be creating, you may be sharing and working with others, but the drive behind it is more about this feels good to me. I feel drawn to do this versus I want to give to the world in a very specific way.